Everything in this video is found on a public domain and the full disclaimers down below. Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. I wish you lots of love and many blessings. And a huge thank you to Linda and Peter. Okay, y'all, so Harry and Meghan wanted to put their 2 cents in regarding the Afghanistan mess. It's awful over there, you guys. And I'm praying for everybody's safety, especially the women and children. They address the situation using their titles. And this has the Queen worried because, of course, they using their titles mean that they're an absolute reflection of the royal family. The royal family would have to share their views. And here's what they said. The world is exceptionally fragile right now. As we all feel the many layers of pain due to the situation in Afghanistan, we're left speechless. As we all watch the growing humanitarian disaster in Haiti and the threat of it worsening after last weekend's earthquake, we're left heartbroken. And as we all witness the continuing global health crisis, exacerbated by new variants and constant misinformation, we are left scared. When any person or community suffers, a piece of each of us does so with them, whether we realize it or not. And though we're not meant to live in a state of suffering, we as people are being conditioned to accept it. It's easy to find ourselves feeling powerless, but we can put our values into action together. They finish it up by saying, we also urge those in positions of global influence to rapidly advance the humanitarian dialogues that are expected to take place this fall as a multilateral gathering such as the UN General Assembly and the G20 Summit. So at the end of all of that, it's still all about her. It's not about these women that are hiding, fearing for their lives and the lives of their children. It's not about these women that have been told, hey, look, you can't leave your house. You can't go to work. You have to give up your career or risk your life. It's nothing helpful in that way. It's all about her and what she has upcoming in the fall of 2021, which happens to be that G20 Leader Summit for the UN. And so she decided she was going to make this donation to the WAW. That's the Women for Afghan Women. And here's what I found out. After doing some research on their website, the WAW, they give thanks to everybody who's donated money. Well, Meghan and Harry's name's nowhere on that thank you webpage. Do you know, I believe that they did not donate financially. I believe they donated perhaps wares, something like diapers or maybe medicines from Procter & Gamble. Y'all, if they did that, that is slack. On their Archwell Foundation website, there's a page that they're asking everybody to, go on in and donate to these particular charities. I believe WAW is one of them. And they are meaning, of course, financially. We don't have the hookup with Procter & Gamble like they do. You guys, they have always been do as we say, not as we do. The reason I have their house pictures, the way they live, versus the way these Afghani women are currently living, up scrolling, is because of the one line they said in their speech. When a community suffers, whether we know it or not, we all feel it. Do you really think they're feeling that suffrage, the same kind that's, being felt by these Afghanistan women and children? I don't think so. Her 40 by 40 was a big flop, and I think she's feeling a lot of backlash from that. I have noticed that anytime she or Harry have their hand in something and it takes a nosedive, it fails, they always have a nice, friendly PR puff piece put out by Marie Claire. Such as this one, where it says Meghan and Harry are apparently very close with William and Kate these days. They're even having video chats while Kate cooks dinner. Y'all, that's not true. Page 6 just came out talking about it, saying, really? Now, I've always heard that Omen Scobie had the hookup with Marie Claire magazine and their writers, just like she has with Vogue. And I've noticed the last several rainbow and butterfly type articles put out there by Marie Claire magazine come from the same writer. Her name is Iris, and I want to say it's Goldstein. I know I'm not saying it right because there's a J in there somewhere, believe it or not, but it's always the same writer that's fluffing them up. And now they're talking about they're highly considering letting the cat out of the bag as to who said, what about Archie's skin color, and blaming the queen for having a selective memory. They said they're not one bit shocked that she can't remember the same memories that they have. Anything the queen doesn't want to own, she has a selective memory. According to Harry, she's always been that way. That is so disrespectful. Truly disrespectful. They're threatening to release this info, and they have no qualms doing so. And at first they implicated that it was William, and then they flopped over to it being Princess Anne. And now they're trying to say it was William who was completely racist against Archie, that he didn't even want to meet the child, that he wanted absolutely nothing to do with Archie. I don't believe that one bit. I think it's all a bunch of BS. They even claim that Archie's treatment by this family member was so nasty that really helped them decide whether to stay or go. I think they're using any excuse in the book as to why they left the royal family, because they have regrets. And it's never Meghan's fault. It's always somebody else's. We all know that. And as if they haven't stirred up enough trouble, you guys, they're now talking about going after the people that photographed them coming out of a quote-unquote medical center in Beverly Hills. They said that was directly after the miscarriage. She was being let out of the hospital. No offense to her, I've had 2 miscarriages, and I know for a fact they don't let you walk out of a hospital typically. They roll you to the front for your car to pick you up. And does this look like a typical medical building to you? It's really strange. It has a big garbage can, like a kitchen trash can, out front, and it has some sort of a sign, a piece of paper printed out, stuck to the window, and some guy's leaning up. It's a very strange looking place. I thought it was like a dentist office, maybe. It was the same period of time where she had her teeth done, she had her lips plumped, she had Botox and fillers put in. It's also the same month they supposedly moved into this mansion, and shortly thereafter she hosted that lady Gloria for some sort of feminism, talk in the yard. So I'm finding it really hard to believe that that was the medical building that she supposedly had miscarriage in, because I personally don't believe that she had one to begin with. I really appreciate y'all being here with me and watching this video. And I can't thank you enough for your prayers and good vibes and happy thoughts. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.